Hi, my name is Matthew Huth. Today is August 25th, 2011, and I will be teaching a physical education lesson for the proper techniques on how to throw. And this is a standard-based lesson for 7th grade. This standard is standard 1.1. It's to demonstrate the mature techniques for the following throwing patterns of overhand, sidearm, and underhand. Hi, how is everybody today? Good. Today we're going to be learning the proper techniques on how to throw. We're learning the overhand, sidearm, and underhand throwing techniques. First thing we're going to establish before throwing, we need to establish our dominant hand, which is going to be our throwing hand. So your throwing hand is going to be most likely the hand that you write with. Does everybody know what hand they write with? Yeah? Okay, so that hand is what we're going to be using to throw. So the first technique that we're going to use is how to throw an overhand. And for overhand, you can have your hand straight up above your head, slightly behind your shoulder, and you're going to finish following through towards your target that you're going to throw to. Does anybody have any questions about the overhand throw? Okay. So now for the sidearm approach, we're going to have our hand out to the side, shoulder height, slightly behind your back. You're going to again follow through towards your target, aiming for a certain mark. For an underhand throw, you're going to throw from down below. You're going to slightly behind you. You're going to finish again following through towards your target. Does anybody have any questions? Okay, let's have Josh come up here and demonstrate the proper technique for an overhand throw. No footwork, just your hands. Just where your hand position is. Just have you go to the top, hold that position, slightly behind his back, go to the top. Now he's going to follow, finishing through. There you go. So now for the sidearm. Sidearm is going to be slightly behind him, shoulder height, finishing, following through towards his target. Now for an underhand. Slightly behind, finishing, following through towards his target. Are there any questions for that? No? Okay, perfect. You'll have a seat. Thank you. Okay. Also in throwing, we don't just use our arm when we throw. We also incorporate using our body, and we also use our legs to throw. So the first part, when we throw, you want to take wherever your throwing hand is. So if it's right-handed, is everyone both people right-handed here? Good. So it should be your right hand. So your right hand is your throwing hand. So it's going to do the step with your left foot forward. And it's about shoulder width apart as you step, stepping towards your target, following through. Does anybody have any questions on that? Okay, let's have John come up here. John's going to come up. John's going to demonstrate, without using his hands, just the proper technique for his feet when throwing. Good. So he's a little bit wider. He could even be a little bit shorter. That's good right there. It's about shoulder width apart. That's a good technique right there. So why don't we have Josh come up here and join him. And you guys are going to stand facing each other without using the ball or the gloves. And we're going to have you call out what you're going to throw to each other, either sidearm, overhand, or underhand. And you're going to show and demonstrate the proper technique without taking a step to each other. So go ahead, Jonathan, why don't you start?
Overhand.
Overhand, good.
Sidearm.
Sidearm. Perfect. Underhand. Good.
Sidearm.
Sidearm. Underhand. Good. You guys both go through all three of them. Good. So now, when we're incorporating this now, we're going to have John take a step as he demonstrates his throw to Josh.
Overhand.
Good. I like how you called out what you're going to do.
Underhand.
Perfect. Good job. Good technique.
Sidearm.
Good. Follow through towards your target.
Overhand.
Good.
Underhand. Sidearm.
Nice. Okay, now let's incorporate using using the gloves. John, have you take this one. Josh, have you take that one. And use a ball for you. So let you guys take a couple more steps back. Now let's have you demonstrate. I'll call out what you guys will throw at first. This time we're no step, just incorporating just the arm motion. Just the arm motion. So let's do it without taking a step. Good. Now, Josh, why don't you go ahead and repeat that back to John as a sidearm approach. Good. John, turn around and do a underhand throw to Josh. Josh, go ahead and repeat that step. Good. Does everybody feel comfortable with that? Okay. Now, let's incorporate taking a step into our throw. Now we have a ball, so we want to make sure we're hitting our target. Josh is going to put out his target out of his chest, and John's going to take that step, throw the ball overhand, and finish and follow through towards his target. Good. Very good. Josh, go ahead and demonstrate the same thing. Nice. Slow it down a little bit. Safety right here. We get it better. Make sure you hit him in the chest. Good. Now let's try the sidearm approach. Josh, good technique, but maybe get that ball a little bit lower by your shoulder width so you get that sidearm action going on there. Good job. Good job, John. Sidearm again. Good. That's a lot better, Josh. Good job. Now let's try the underhand approach. The underhand approach, hitting him right in the chest. Good. Good, John. Same thing. Okay, John, we don't want to wind up like we're in softball, okay? We just want to slow down the technique. Just follow through like Josh. Good, there we go. Try and go for one of those. You guys feel comfortable? A few steps back on each side. And we'll go ahead and practice each one. You guys call it out to each other loud so we can hear you. Overhand. Good technique. We're going to try and hit him in the chest. Side on. Throw it as hard as we can. Good. Underhand. Underhand. Good throw. Overhand. On. Very good.
Underhand.
Good. There you go, John. You're trying to hit him in the chest again.
Overhand. Sidearm.
Okay, John, on that sidearm, you want to make sure you get it about your shoulder. Watch your shoulder and follow through all the way across to your partner.
Underhand.
Comfortable doing these your throwing techniques, you guys can master them. I'm going to evaluate you. You guys are going to throw two of each throwing technique. I'll call out the technique, and you guys are going to throw them to each other. And I'm going to evaluate you on your technique in proper form, hitting in the chest and following through on your target. John, why don't you demonstrate an overhand throw to Josh? Good. You throw back, so does the same thing to him. So now sidearm. Good. Now we'll do the underhand approach. Okay, good. Get back here. Get back into our home base. Okay, what did you guys think about the lesson?
I had a blast.
You had a
Learned
blast?
lot.
Yeah? Good. Which one was one of your favorite techniques to throw the ball, Josh? You like the overhand the best, and why is that? The most comfortable, it's the most ergonomical for your body, yes?
I like the underhand.
You like the underhand?
Feels more comfortable for me.
Yeah, well, that's good. That's good. So, I would like to thank you guys both for participating in the lesson. I think you guys both demonstrated the proper techniques to throw both overhand, underhand, and sidearm. Just remember, when throwing,